Today I'm walking you through 7 TSA mistakes you should never make, especially if you're over 40 and want your travel days calm, not chaotic. And the very first thing you need to know is this. As soon as you step into the TSA line, empty your pockets and put everything into one zipper pouch. That one little habit alone can cut your security stress in half. Welcome back to Lux Global Living, where we talk about midlife travel that feels smooth, intentional, and comfortable, not rushed nor exhausting. If stress-free travel over 40 matters to you, subscribe for new Comfort First tips every week. In this video, we're breaking down the 7 TSA mistakes you should never make so you can glide through airport security with less stress and more ease. I'll walk you through each mistake, what it looks like in real life, and what to do instead, especially if you're a Comfort First traveler in your 40s, 50s, or beyond. You know that feeling when you get to the airport and you've done all the work to pack light, and then TSA wipes out your energy before you even reach the gate? Most of the time, it's not because TSA is being mean. It's because we walk into security without a system. We're surprised by our water bottle. We're surprised by our shoes. We're surprised by that random item hiding in our bag from the last trip. And for midlife travelers, when your knees, back, or energy levels aren't what they used to be, those surprises add up. So as I go through these 7 TSA mistakes that you should never make, think of this like building yourself a TSA routine, a little rhythm you repeat every single trip so security stops being a big deal. Mistake number 1, and this is a big one, walking into TSA with anything in your pockets. Now, Lux travelers know to keep your pockets empty on travel days, but if you're not there yet and you still travel with stuff in your pockets like keys, coins, or a wallet, then the trick is as soon as you get into the TSA line, immediately empty your pockets and put everything into a zippable pouch on your personal item. In fact, do a head-to-toe scan, and anything extra gets put away. I'm talking headphones or AirPods, your watch. And if for some reason you're still wearing a belt to the airport, get that sucker off and put away. So that when you get to the front of the line and you hear the TSA agent say, everything out of your pockets, you're all set. No fumbling, no stress, just calm. This single change makes the rest of the 7 TSA mistakes you should never make so much easier to avoid because you're starting organized instead of scrambling. Mistake number 2, liquids that don't follow the rules. Even now, liquids are one of the biggest reasons bags get pulled aside. And nothing tests your patience like standing there while an agent digs through your bag to rescue a giant bottle of shampoo you didn't even mean to pack. For midlife travelers who want calm, this is such an easy win. Here's the system I like. Create a dedicated carry-on toiletry kit. It's going to live either in your luggage or under your bathroom sink between trips. Use small refillable bottles and double bag, meaning each small bottle gets its own snack-sized Ziploc bag. This ensures that should the worst happen and something leaks, then the mess is limited to this teeny tiny bag and the rest of your items are safe. Limit your toiletry bag to liquids only. Keep it all together and don't include bulky solids that will obstruct TSA's view. Keep a clear quart-size Ziploc freezer bag in the bottom of your bag, just in case TSA says something. But these days we know the chances of that are really slim. And when you're packing, put that toiletry bag right on top, somewhere easily accessible, just in case you're asked to take it out of your bag and send it through separately. Mistake number 3, wearing shoes that fight you at TSA. This is one mistake where our age can show. If your shoes require full unlacing, bending, balancing on one leg, or hunting for a tiny zipper, that is energy you do not need to spend, especially if long travel days make your joints a little cranky. On travel days, instead, choose slip-on sneakers with real support, comfortable flats that slide on and off, and don't forget to wear socks. If you have to remove your shoes, you do not want to be stuck barefoot going through TSA. And if you have TSA pre-check, amazing. You usually get to keep your shoes on, but I still lean towards supportive slip-ons because they make your whole day easier. Shoes are one of those sneaky TSA mistakes you should never make because they don't really feel like a TSA problem until you're in line trying to untie them while your personal items are sliding away on the belt. Mistake number 4, wearing outfits that the scanner hates. We're talking belts with big metal buckles, jackets with chunky hardware, or lots of layered jewelry. All of that can set off alarms and earn you a pat down or a second pass through the scanner. But here's the good news. TSA-friendly outfits are basically what we want to wear if we're optimizing for comfort first travel. Soft, breathable fabrics, minimal metal. Layers you can easily remove if you need to, and pockets that are for your hands and not for your stuff. A good general rule of thumb, if it requires buckling, tying, or generally any sort of fussing, leave it at home. Mistake number 5, burying your big electronics deep in your bag. Organization lovers, I see you. You've got the cubes, the pouches, the beautifully folded outfits, and then your laptop is under all of it. Some airports now let you keep laptops and tablets inside your bag, but some absolutely do not. So let's plan for this stricter scenario and make your life easy. Keep your laptop in an easy access sleeve. Use a bag with a dedicated laptop compartment if you have one. Don't bury your laptop or your tablet under your plane snacks or anything else. And keep cords and charger blocks in a separate pouch so they're not tangled on top of everything. The goal is that you should be able to reach into your bag and grab out your laptop with one hand in a couple of seconds. That's it. That's the standard. Otherwise, you end up partially unpacking your bag on the belts. Another classic example of a TSA mistake that will cost you time and energy. Mistake number 6, forgotten contraband. This usually happens when our travel bags get reused for work, for errands, or even by other members of our family. This is where suddenly your bag gets flagged and now TSA is pulling out small scissors, multi-tools, pocket knives, corkscrews. And if your kid borrowed your bag, who knows what's coming out of that thing? Not only does this slow you down, but whatever contraband they find is going to get tossed in the trash. So let's make sure this doesn't happen. Your new habit. Before every single trip, no matter how often you fly, do a 10 to 20 second bag sweep. Check all the zippered pockets. Check the side pockets. Check any hidden compartments. You're not doing a deep clean, just a quick scan. 30 seconds is enough to avoid one of the most annoying TSA mistakes you should never make. Having your stuff confiscated because you forgot it was even there. And mistake number 7, the one that makes TSA feel like chaos. Waiting until you reach the belt to get organized. This is when you see people doing everything at once. Shoes coming off, laptop coming out, liquids suddenly discovered at the bottom of the bag. We are too old for this mess. As a luxe traveler, while you're still standing in line, not at the belt, your ID and boarding pass come out. Your pockets are already empty. Remember, mistake number 1. You know exactly where your liquids bag is, just in case you get asked, and your laptop compartment is unzippered or easy to open. And you've already mentally decided shoes on or shoes off, depending on your status. By the time it's your turn, you're just placing items in bins. And since your clothing is loose and comfortable, it all looks and feels effortless. You exude a luxe life. I can't even tell you how often after leaving security, I get stopped by strangers and get asked, "Where did you get those pants? You look so comfortable. Who makes your backpack?" They think it's the stuff that makes it so easy, but we know it's the whole system. And the older we get, the more we need a calm, luxe system for easy travel days. And by avoiding these 7 TSA mistakes, you get less standing and less waiting, less bending, twisting, and balancing on one foot, lower stress at the start of your day, and more energy left for the parts of the trip you actually care about. For luxe travelers who are planning for a future of long-term slow travel, this is how you protect your energy. Tiny systems repeated every trip. And that is 7 TSA mistakes you should never make, especially as a comfort-first traveler over 40. If you're building a travel life that's lighter, easier, and more intentional, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Lux Global Living for more midlife travel tips. I'll see you in the next video.